We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Keeping it on the ground here. Puts some space around the 30. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
Boy, after all the buildup and all the hype with a playoff game, you'd love to see the offensive line take control here on this first play. Just establish an identity. Let this defense know who they're facing.
One big play, and the offense has flipped the field. They're across the 50, set up with a first down. Dropping back, it's Reed. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Caught behind the line, it's Smith. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Big moment of the opening drive. They face third down. Out of the gun now on third down. With the catch, it's Washington. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
But it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Touchdown, Texas, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kurt, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. The kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Back to pass. It's Moore. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. So second and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking for the wide out. Caught over the middle. It's James. Stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Lewis. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Second down after that completion.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
They look to throw it here on second down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Oh, it's snapped to the back. Breaks into open space. First down, looking for more now. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
And the Nittany Lions with 1st and 10 here. Trying to run. It's Martin. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Looking downfield. It's Moore. Pass caught. Can he get in? Defense makes the saving tackle at the 3.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take it.
Touchdown, Nittany Lions. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. And looking to throw now on first down. Moves out of the pocket. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
2nd and 10 after the incompletion. Let's see what they can create here now to avoid a 3rd and long. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. He lets it go. Over the middle. It's Smith. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. The shotgun handoff here. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Has the first down and more. Finding some room with the 25. We make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Gets made on the out route. Touchdown, Longhorns. This quarterback on fire today. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field for a very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
Yeah, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
Got momentum and scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to pass. It's Moore. That's caught. It's Lennox. You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He fires downfield. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 40. QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Short throw to the sideline, forced out after just a short gain. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this third down. Looking to throw it again. Lets it go quickly. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical third down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to fourth down.
They're going to go for it, try to keep the drive going. Fourth down and 7. Back to throw. It's Moore. Quick throw over the middle. Oh, what a grab! They get him at the 42. Good enough for a first down.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver is past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
Direct snap to the back. Breaks free. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And Indy Lions pick up enough yardage for a first down.
What a nice job here by this offensive line in the back to pick up this first down. And, Chris, you know better than me growing up in this area, Penn State's offense and the ability to run the ball, they've been doing it as well as anybody in college football for decades, going back to guys like the late, great Franco Harris and Kajana Carter and Larry Johnson and Miles Sanders more recently, and, of course, Saquon Barkley. The list goes on and on of great Penn State running backs, and I'm sure they're proud to see him running the football the way he is today.
Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Grab down the middle. It's Reynolds. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half. Let's talk strategy here. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense set up. This is play number 10 in this series. Scanning the field. It's Moore. Looking for his big tight end. Caught near the goal line. And he scores. Touchdown, Penn State. This college football playoff game is all tied up. And Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly. And they're doing so with such high stakes. Answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Point after is good. The BAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Returner choosing to field this one. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. The Texas offense comes back out on the field. Trying to build on beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. First down, looking to throw the ball. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. To get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play, already over 50 yards here in this first half.
On first down, it's play action. Looking deep to the right side. It's broken up nicely. There is a penalty flag back near the offensive line, so let's check that out. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. To the air. It's Reed. Screen to the wide receiver. Well executed. He finds space and gets the first down yardage.
Another great play by this receiver. And I'll tell you, the offensive coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. The shotgun running play call. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Man, I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
The Longhorns will come to the line on 4th down, looking to convert. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Looking for his big tight end. What a catch! Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points.
Hey, they hit this for the 1st down, and I kind of like the approach. Be aggressive. Show your players that you believe in them, especially early in the game like this. Take a chance, and here it works out for him.
The receiver grabs it. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
The senior calls his own number. Picks up the 1st down.
That's a really nice read here by this quarterback, Chris. He kept it himself, picked up some positive yardage.
The Longhorns hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. To the air. It's Reed. Oh, they trapped him for a sack.
Love the call here by the defense coordinator to be able to call this linebacker blitz to come up with a sack. And over the years, Penn State blitzes these backers and are more effective than maybe any school in the country.
After the big loss on 1st down, it's 2nd and goal, backed up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. It's a quick grab. And they'll get him down that time.
Hey, I know it's only the 1st half, but let's face it, Chris. You've come this far. This is a playoff game. When you get inside a 10-yard line, you can't settle for field goals. You need touchdowns. Let's see if they're able to come up with it here.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking to scramble. Launching one to the end zone. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring. Seemed to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. First down, looking to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback's safety blanket.
He hands it to the back. He's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. So here we go. The first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Back to throw. It's Moore. Good throw to the left. Oh, the pass is picked off. Breaks into the open. Steps out at the 5. No touchdown, but an important takeaway.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
He muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
The offense takes a big shot here downfield. I thought they may have a chance, but the defender makes an unbelievable play to get a hand on the ball and knock it away.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Scanning the field. It's Moore. Looking deep downfield to the left. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. Look out, he's in the clear. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
Well, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
Looks the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Texas.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So the offense getting some momentum. momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Texas. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's Lewis. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Looking to throw. It's Moore. Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
I mean, we're not even to halftime yet, and I don't think this guy wants to take a break once we get to the half. That's his 5th catch and counting.
Looks like 1 more play here before halftime. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. They keep the offense on the field. Just 2 seconds left in the half. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw to the left side. And that falls incomplete as time runs out on the first sample play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Longhorns will kick it off to begin the second half. Texas. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Trying to find room. It's Lewis. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. To throw, it's Moore. Grab near the sticks. It's James. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Looking to throw it on first down. The pass rush closing in. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
Man, I love the pressure by this pass rush. I know they didn't get to the quarterback, but they definitely affected the throw.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, He's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Back to throw again. Defense is coming after him. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Fourth and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Dropping back. It's Moore. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Well, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
PAT cuts it to a 14-point game, 35-21. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? They bring them down to the 32-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
You get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a first down.
Good job here, the quarterback. His primary receiver did not look open. Instead of forcing the ball, he finds the running back as a check down and picks up a first down.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Using his legs here. Makes the first on his own, looking for more now. And they make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play on the scramble. He saw an opening and just went for it.
Huge chunk play here by the quarterback, keeping the ball himself, rips off some nice yards. And my question is, Chris, where's the defense? Where's the pursuit? This guy has the ability to hurt you and hurt you in a big way with his legs. The defense may be underestimating the speed that he has.
He escapes the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
This is just a great job of understanding situational awareness by this quarterback. Nobody's open downfield, so instead he decides to buy a little bit of time by scrambling, gets out of the pocket, and he gets to the sticks and just gets the first down.
Well, they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Chris, you and I love this guy's ability to run the football, especially in the option game. But why take an unnecessary hit here? A chance to step out of bounds and avoid the hit? You got to do it.
Pickup is 6 yards, so third down and 4 now.
Well, there's just so many things happening on these read option plays, and they happen fast. This defense has done a good job of trying to prevent this quarterback from hitting the big play. He gets some yards here, but at least he didn't get out for a big gain.
Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's first and goal from the 2.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock, trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Coming up, second down and goal. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Chris, that would have been his 5th touchdown of the game if he hit that one. I'm a little surprised he didn't get it. He's been on the money today.
The defense bringing out some big bodies to stop the run. 3rd and goal, they'll try to run it in. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
I'll tell you what, considering they've been out there for a long time on this drive, they sure showed a lot of endurance there, coming up with a big stop. Now it's 4th and goal. And as an offensive coordinator and head coach, with this kind of drive, it just seems like you'd be missing something by not coming away with a touchdown.
They'll pass up the chip shot field goal. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 4. Touchdown, Longhorns. This offense really clicking. Now just a brilliant game for this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, you need your guy to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today, Kurt.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, the receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
Number 19, set to advance on 6.
On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's Moore. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Looking to make a big play downfield. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. And the big play wiped away. That's a costly flag on the offense. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost them 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Sacked, dropped at the 3.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
The Nittany Lions will look to convert here on 4th down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. The pocket breaking down. Oh, and this is going to wind up as a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play for this defense. Not only do they get a couple points, they get the football back as well. It should give these guys a spark and some momentum.
And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. Looking to pass. It's Reed. Catch made on the right side. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Bringing pressure. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. And one final play before the end of the quarter. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Quick throw. Catch made on the outbound. Ball carrier brought down what is the final play of this third quarter. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. And with 3 quarters in the books with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. Now we're set to start the final quarter of play here. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Receiver in motion now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Headed for the end zone. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Texas.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last time out there, they surrendered a safety. Look out, room to run here. Across the 40. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects a team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Lets it fly to the wideout. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
The shotgun run call. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21. Just pounding away for another big gain. You wonder if this defense is beginning to lose its will a little bit.
I think they are losing their will. You can tell by the way they're tackling. It's been a very impressive performance by this offense and by this running back. You got to believe they're just looking to add to this lead with yet another touchdown.
And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. The Longhorns are going to cash in here in the red zone. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Brad behind the line. It's Washington. Touchdown, Longhorns. Great connection there for 6 points. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Texas.
And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Their championship dream's not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. Caught in the backfield. It's Lewis. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball. He had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
After a first down loss, it's second and long from the 23. To throw, it's Moore. Quick throw to the left. That's caught. It's Lewis. You bring it down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid game.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. They'll try the left side with a toss. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Hey, where's that been the whole game? That's actually a nice run. It has been a tough day for this offense, but you know what? You love to see the offensive line and the running back still out there competing, trying to show the coaches that they're not worried about the score. They're going to go out and show their competitive spirit, and hopefully that'll help them down the road.
Second down, we're going to throw it. There's contact on the throw. Pass not complete.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Going to pick up the third and short through the air. And the pass knocked down by the defense. Incomplete.
Oh, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's fourth down and short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? They've got him, but they convert on fourth down. And the drive keeps going.
Well, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great time.
And it's caught inside the 10. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead. And I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up first and goal now. Looking to throw again. Caught quickly. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Of course, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
Dropping back. It's Moore. Receiver makes the grab. And they will score. Touchdown, Penn State.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user have not turned the game off and reset their plan into the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard, and gaining some confidence for next week. You're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
Went after, up and good. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Set to kick this one away.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Important second down play coming up. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. In the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue.